You are not accepting struggle love no more. I don't know, guys. I feel like this could even be in your bloodline. This runs a bit deep here. Some of you, you've witnessed your mother even going through struggle love. Because I am hearing domestic violence. So that could be for some of you, or this could be your situation. But I am getting something to do with breaking a generational curse here. Whether it's in this lifetime that you've witnessed things, or again, it could be like in previous lifetimes. But I feel like you are now the change. Hierophant. I feel like you are someone who is breaking limiting beliefs. So whether you are someone who's been brought up in a church, the mosque, or overall, you've been taught by a parent, literally, definitely something about struggle love here. Confirmation. Hold on, guys. Sorry, honeys, let's continue. 10 of Wands. There's definitely an energy here of oppression. This reading kind of runs deep because I do feel like you are meant to be the change. I do feel like you've had a lot of tests when it comes to your relationships, and these are tests that hard. I do feel like I'm talking to someone who is a spiritual warrior in this reading, and something to do with you've gone through it in your relationships, because I am hearing a narcissist in my head, so I don't know if you was with a narcissist. And then there's something to do with you opening up your heart to this situation, which is more screaming avoidant. And I'm hearing the straw that broke the camel's back. So there's something to do with this energy here. I can't do this anymore. I no longer want to play this role of a caregiver or nurturing. And then you're possibly entwining it into what you witness in your family dynamic, whether it's your own mum. I'm hearing a sister in my head. Something about you really taking a look at other people's relationships and what is it that they have to show for it? Struggle. And so now that you are outgrowing this struggle, this is where you are clinging, I would say, clinging onto this new belief system. I tell you what, guys, there's something to do with this person that is going to be looking at you sideways. It's like, who are you? You're unrecognizable. Even your own family, I would say. Because they have definitely been used to witnessing you nurturing in a particular way. And then you no longer nurturing in a particular way, breaking these limiting beliefs is bringing in success. It's kind of like the divine is rewarding you for continuing to still have faith, protecting your energy, still going in a certain direction wherever the divine is leading you to. You don't know what the fuck is going to happen next, but continue to have faith. Continue to show up for yourself. Yes, you still want this person, but I'm here to tell you that person isn't right for you because they are still wounded and they don't want to do the work. You know, so this is what I'm saying, guys, in part one, where I really do feel that you've had to go against what you truly feel and take a stance for yourself. Look at yourself, assess the role that you have been participating when it comes to, okay, I'm nurturing all these bloody people that come into my life. They get all of me, but what am I left with? Like I said, some of you, you're now on a healing journey of trust issues. Like I said, you're very wounded, but I do feel like I'm talking to someone who will persevere. Very strong-willed individual that I'm talking to here. And it's kind of like people are seeing it as that you don't give that same energy like you used to. You're putting in that same energy to heal, to grow, to thrive. Connecting more with the divine, you know. And you may know, because what is it to do with you guys having an inner knowing that this person is observing you? That's for someone in this reading. I'm hearing they can look, but they can't touch. Tell me more about this 9 of Wands. What's this person feeling? And then I'm going to love you and leave you. Hermit. So they're going through the dark night of the soul, rightfully so. They need to stay in that energy. I'm just saying, could be a Virgo that you were connected to. This is someone who really needs to do some deep soul searching here. So the more that you continue to be in your energy, the more that it sends them into darkness, okay? Tell me more. This person's definitely watching you on a ghost account. 4 of Wands. Especially if you have a community online. As for someone in this reading. Tell me more about this 4 of Wands. Death. Could be a Scorpio. King of Pentacles. This is someone who is currently soul searching on things that they need to change in order to be more stable. It's like they're knowing that they need to show up more for themselves in order to have a brighter future. Knight of Wands. This person tends to regress. Five of Swords. They're a sabotager. So what I'm getting here, guys, with this person, when they're going to be assessing you, watching you from afar, being a nosy bugger, it is going to make them go inwards. The only thing is, this person is not going to be able to sit in that energy for too long. Not everyone can go through the dark night of the soul. And this is an individual that's going to get itchy feet, and I'm hearing hoeing it out. I don't know. I was getting that kind of energy of this person rebelling. You know, it's kind of like, I'll just fuck it then, you know, because I feel like this person was, you know what it's giving? This is a kind of individual that was wanting to transform for you, not for themselves. The energies are telling me that this person wants to be welcomed in your life. They feel locked out. This is an individual that has been observing you and trying to implement what is it that I need to do in order to be welcomed back in the collective's life. But they still see you setting a boundary. They don't feel like they have any wiggle room, which is then, like I said, going to make them rebel and sabotage themselves. Instead of continuing to isolate, go within, seek the answers, and not act like a petulant child, because that's what the energies are telling me. It's like, if I can't get my own way, then I'm just going to be on self-destruct, and they're only hurting themselves. And I feel like the divine is trying to tell them, listen, the change is not about collective. It's part of it, but you need to do it for yourself. Get to know thyself. And they're just not taking heed, because poof, here they go, outside doing the absolute most. I don't know. This person also needs to be a bit careful. I don't know, guys. There's something about this person just... Oh, no. I'm really getting something to do with hoeing it out. I can't shift that off. Like, this is an individual that is trying to release you out of their energy by having sex with people. I can't shift that off, guys. Could be a fire sign that's doing this. Aries, Leo, Sag. We've also got Taurus here and Virgo. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they're not dealing with this breakup well. Bed rotting, I'm hearing. Something about this person that is going to decline. I do feel, like I said, that they will be in that hermit position for a while. But it won't last for long. Devil. Seven of Wands. That's what you're resisting. Your intuition is telling you. I'm not getting attached to this unhealthy cycle anymore. This is an individual that is going to be battling demons. But that's not your problem. You're no longer showing up in a particular way to be fighting for things that just get you caught up and stuck. That is what your intuition is telling you. Your intuition ain't gonna bloody lie to you. This is someone who is listening to their intuition, but in the next breath they're not. This is someone who is definitely trying to resist this strong feeling that they have for you. I see them suffering in silence, but then just acting in a really inappropriate way. I mean, they're an adult, right? They can do what they please, but I just feel like this person needs to be careful. And there's something about no, guys, something about this person that needs to be using protection, because they will fuck around and find out. I'm just saying. So outcome, then I'm going to love you and leave you. Six of Pentacles, you still receiving. This person may show up on your birthday. That's for some of you. Yeah. I don't know if you have a son with this person, or there's something to do with your birthday. Look out for that, okay? What's this sun about? The Magician. Yeah, something about this person taking action to do with someone's birthday. Or I'm hearing a wish list. What's your advice on that? Yeah, expect to receive a message from this person. What's the advice on that? Sometimes in life we just have to walk away from things that just don't serve us. This is sad. This is a really sad reading, but Spirit is advising to continue to leave this alone, okay? Because you are deserving of more, and there's something about this person, yeah, they may come towards you for your birthday, or maybe it's just an act of generosity, kindness, but it will never be that way set in stone, because this person is continuing to run for themselves, okay? And especially because they've been honing it out and doing God knows what. That's for some of you. Goodness gracious. So we got Virgo here, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, Devil. Could be a Capricorn. Virgo, Gemini, Leo. Heavy Leo in this reading. All right, honeys, all the best. Bye-bye.